Welcome to my channel. Today we are going to discuss about the AWS Network Load Balancer interview question and answer. The first question is, can I create a TCP UDP layer 4 listener for my network load balancer? Yes, network load balancer support both TCP and UDP, TCP plus UDP layer 4 listener as well as TLS listener. What are the key features available with network load balancer? Network load balancer provide both TCP and UDP layer 4 load balancing. It architected to handle millions of requests per second and sudden while volatile traffic pattern and provide extremely low latencies. In addition, network load balancer also support TLS terminations and preserve the source IP of the client and provide a stable IP support and zonal isolation. It's also support long running connection that is useful for WebSocket type application. Can network load balancer process both TCP and UDP protocol traffic on the same port? Yes, to achieve this, you can use TCP plus UDP listener. For example, DNS services using both TCP and UDP. You can create a TCP plus UDP listener on port 53, and the load balancer will process the traffic for both UDP and TCP request on that port. You must associate TCP plus UDP listener with a TCP plus UDP target group. Can I migrate to network load balancer from a classic load balancer? Yes, you can migrate a network load balancer from a classic load balancer using one of those options listed in the document. Are there limits on this resource for my network load balancer? Yes, please refer to the network load balancer limited document for more information. Can I use AWS Management Console setup my network load balancer? Yes, you can use AWS Management Console AWS CLI या APIs to set up network load balancer. Can I create my network load balancer in a single availability zone? Yes, you can create your network balancer in a single AZ zone by the providing a single subnet when you're creating a load balancer. Does network load balancer support DNS regional and zonal failover? Yes, you can use Amazon Route 53 checking and DNS failover feature to enhance the availability of the application running on behind network load balancer. Using Route 53 and DNS failover, you can run application multiple AWS availability zone and designate alternative road load balancer for failover across region. Can I can I have a network load balancer with a mix of ELB and provided IP, elastic IP and assigned private IP? No. A network load balancer addresses must be a complete control by you. Yeah, completely controlled by ELB. There is no ensure that when using elastic IP with a network load balancer, all the addresses known to your client to not change. Can I assign more than one EIP to my network load balancer in each subnet? No, each for each associated subnet network load balancer is in network load balancer can only support a single public internet facing IP address. Does a network load balancer support internal load balancer? Network load balancer can be set up as an internet facing load balancer, yeah, internal load balancer, similar to what is possible with application load balancer and classical load balancer. Can the internal network load balancer support more than one private IP in each subnet? No. Each For each associate subnet, that load balancer is in network load balancer can only support a single private IP. Can I use network load balancer in a setup AWS private link? Yes, network load balancer with the TCP and TLS listener can be used to set up AWS private link. You cannot set up private link with UDP listener on the network load balancer. What is UDP? While user datagram protocol connection list, the load balancer maintain UDP follow a state based on the 5-bit tuple hash, ensuring that packets sent in the same context are constantly forwarded to the same target. The follow is considered active as a long traffic is following and unit until the ideal timeout is reached. How how can I load balance application distributed across VPC and non-VPC premises location? There are various ways to achieve the hybrid load balancing. If an application run a target distributed between a VPC and on-premise location, you can add them to same target group using their IP address to migrate AWS without impacting your applications, and gradually add VPC target to the targeted group and remove the on-premises target from the target group. How can I load balancer to EC2 classic load balancer? You cannot load balancer to EC2 classic instance when you're registering their instance ID as a target. However, if you link these EC2 classic instances to load balancer VPC using the classic link and use this private IP of these EC2 instances as a target, when you can load balancer to EC2 classic instances. If you are using EC2 classic instance today with the classic load balancer, you can easily migrate a network load balancer. Am I charged for additional AWS data transfer when I enable a cross zone load balancing in the network load balancer? Yes, you will be charged for additional data transfer between the availability zone and network balancer when your cross zone load balancer is enabled. Does network load balancer support TLS termination? Yes, you can terminate TLS connection on the network load balancer. You must install SSL certificates on your load balancer. Your load balancer use this certificate to terminate the connections or with the decrypt the request from client before sending them to the target. How can I enable server for name server indications SNI for my network load balancer? SNI is automatically enabled when you associated more than one TLS certificate with the same secure listener on the load balancer. Similarly, SNI modes for secure listener is automatically disabled when you have only one certificate associated to the secured listener. Is backend server authentication supported with the network load balancer? No, only encryption is supported to the backend with the network load balancer. What are the certificate types supported by the load balancer? Network load balancer only support RSA certificate with a 2K key size. We currently do not support RSA certificate size key greater than 20 EDSA certificates on network load balancer. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe my channel for next video on Thank you for watching video.